Who's that? Hey, Ja. About to do laundry and saw your great minds think alike. Yeah. What's up? How are you doing? How you doing? Good. Just checking for you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm glad I'm here because I almost didn't go live, but I'm live. Hang on, I originally got up to get my blanket. I found a unicorn. So let's see what is going on today. How are you? How's your Monday going? Magic is afoot. Yes, it is. Have you been talking to your ETs? Because there's stuff that's happening. Changes are being made. Everything is coming together. Catching up on homework. Nice. Are you still in film school? Yeah. Still in film school. Cool. What are you working on? Like what courses are you taking as of like right now? School getting tough. I have side classes too. Wow. So you're uh excuse me. So you're putting in work, huh? I mean, clearly, right? That only makes sense. Motion graphics, documentary, and intermediate editing. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't get very far in film school. I did 1 year of film school. Now, what school are you going to? Because I went to Academy of Art University, which was pretty cool. I had some cool teachers. And, but yeah, San Francisco Film School. Okay, I think you said that before. Cool. Let's go to the academy afterwards if they're veterans. So wait. You go to do classes there or you go to like just hang out? School then enroll in the academy. Oh, okay. Interesting. So then they must do their masters there or something. Masters, bachelors, and perfect their skills. Yeah, that's a pretty cool curriculum at Academy of Art University. Yeah. But yeah, I liked it, and there's a lot of perks to the place. You know, it was nice to be able to just have little hubs where you could go and just sit and watch movies. You know, because they encourage that. You know clearly in film school, you just watch as many movies as possible, as much cinema as we possibly can, and we do. We did. But to go watch these items, three more questions. Okay. Um, how's my twin? 11:11 on the clock. Okay. Let's see. How's just twin? How's just twin doing? How's just twin? How's just twin? Okay, looks like she's doing all right. She's got a bunch on her plate, and but she's like, I'm just trying to follow my dreams. I'm just trying to get to the dream. I'm just trying to fulfill this purpose. But she feels a little exasperated, but she knows that she's almost at the end. She's almost like reached her goal. Like she's like so close, and she's like, oh, she's like, I hope he's proud of me. Okay. Also got the chariot card. She's like super ready to move forward, like out of this old life. She's been working really hard at it. With the King of Pentacles, she's been putting in like some serious work. She's concerned about how she's been expressing her emotions, not just towards you, but like just in general, like towards people. Like this is something that she's like actively working on, is expressing her emotions honestly and fairly. Okay, so that's kind of what she's going through. Her energy seems like really chill right now and just like really focused. Okay, because she's like, I got goals, 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 goals. Okay. Is there anything John needs to know right now? What does John need to know? Let's see, what does John need to know? Expectations. Four Pentacles, the Miser. Okay. It feels like there's something that you're holding on really, really tightly to. And it's kind of keeping you stuck in a cycle, but it's kind of keeping you uh, it's halting your blessings. Okay. Here on the bottom of the deck, you got Temperance. So this has to do with integration. It has to do with coming together. Hey, Anna, it has to do with coming together with your twin in particular, but also putting all of your pieces together, your pieces of yourself. Okay, it feels like there's a certain expectation that you're holding on to. General, okay. Yeah, there's like a certain expectation that you're holding on to. It's just like you probably heard me say, if you want to hear God laugh, start making plans. It's kind of like that's going on with you. Not that you're over planning, but it just kind of feels like uh there's something that it's like a routine that you go through that isn't like 100% necessary. Okay, what else do we have here? Justice, right? So uh, it's looking like. Sorry, I thought I heard something outside. Um. Anyway, yeah, with this justice card, if you allow yourself to not be stuck and to not let this physical thing hold you back, then things will fall into balance a little better. Okay, let's see what else. Just gonna go with this, right? Things are gonna fall into balance, and things are gonna get a little brighter. Okay, this kind of feels like there's something that you're worried about. You're worried about letting this thing go, and it's like making a mountain out of a molehill. You know, making a big deal out of having to let this physical thing go, and it's all right. It's not just one thing. It's like it feels like there's I don't know. It feels like there's a few things that, like a few expectations. It feels like there's a few expectations that you're holding on to that need to be let go of. And like you'll feel better once you let go of them. Okay? Let me know how it feels. Oh, and then twin general. Twin roll. What does that's Anna. Okay, let's see. For his a general reading for his twin. Good job. Oh, yeah, Janelle. She's been trying a lot of different things. She's like, I'm gonna try this, and I mean, she's like, it's almost like she's in a frenzy, like she's having a trying rampage. Okay, so she's trying like all these different things, all these physical things, different ways of making money, and like she's like her side hustle got a side hustle. And like yeah, she's doing real good. But the underlying energy of trying these new things is helping her to change her communication style and to change the way that she connects with people. It's strengthening her communication. You know, it's the end of a cycle, and it's the end of a cycle, and it's helping her to uh hang on a second. We have a narrator. Anyway, yeah. And these new things that she's trying are helping her to change the way that she communicates with people, and helping her to recognize her cycles, and to recognize how she communicates with people, and even like how she communicates with herself. Okay, with the Eight of Wands, it's things are gaining momentum. Like all of this trying, and the eight is build and destroy. All of this trying new things is like making it easier for her to reach her goals. Okay, and if she didn't know that, now she knows because it's in the energy. Okay, and yeah, it's that much easier. She's expressing her power. Her power is about to come out. She's been wanting that goddess power to come out of her, and everything that she's doing is working. Okay, and so she's like getting rid of her old life and her old ways, like actively and intentionally, and she's building upon those ruins, and she's making her she's like creating her life, you know um yeah, she's just building upon what she's already learned. how she's already been interacting with the world. She's doing really, really good. I'm proud of her. I know I haven't met her, but I'm proud of her because like looking at a few months ago, like when we started doing like real heavy readings on her, like she just seems, her energy seems a little lighter, and she seems like more like I'm eager, like a student of life, like just eager to learn, and eager to connect with you. Okay. Let me know how I feel. Anna. What does Yair talk about me to his friend from work? Okay, like what does that Yair say about you to his friend Lalo from work? Anna. For Anna. Let's see, what does Yair talk about to his friend? What does Yair say about Anna to his friend? What does Yair say about his friend? To his friend. Okay. It's like I don't want to be walked all over. Like I don't know. Like I have to look at all the details. I have to look at all the details about her, before I like really jump into anything. I'm gonna I'm gonna be here in this moment, right? But I'm a watcher, and I mean I'm excited about like seeing if I can take a stand. Okay, he's like just talking about how he's observing, the underlying energy as a Six of Swords is from choppy waters into more calm waters, right? And so yeah, he's wanting to see if he can talk to you like seriously, and so that's kind of what they're talking about. Like I just wanna I don't want to jump into anything. I don't want to be walked all over. I want her to see me and know what I'm about. And so I'm gonna fall back, and just kind of watch and pay attention to her and just peep her for a little while, so I know the truth before my eyes. Um, you're welcome. And I'm proud of her too. Yeah. You said she was a soldier. Yes, she got that warrior spirit. I would her connection to now to release habits, patterns that are obstructing my blessings. Yes. It's all good. It's always gonna be all good. 22:22 on the clock. Okay. It's all good. But yeah. So what's up? So what's up? Let's see, what is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? What's Christopher feeling towards Anna today? When I ran out of man and someday. Christopher's feeling towards Anna like very like transactional. Like, look, I gotta just keep up my work and continue to nurture the passion that I feel towards her. I'm not sure which direction I'm gonna go right now, but like, I'm thinking about her, and I'm thinking about the work that I have to do. He's thinking about what it will feel like to communicate with you again, because he's learned some things, and he's like tampering on the edge of his spiritual journey. He's just kind of like, all right. I mean, I'm starting to kind of figure stuff out. When it comes to Anna, like he does want to collaborate. He wants to get together, and like he's being guided in that direction, like actively. Okay. Let me know how it feels. Let's see, do any of my ancestors have any messages for me? Messages, ancestors. Excuse me, do you have any messages for Tony? They want you to play around with communication, and this has kind of been coming up here for a while. They're encouraging you to kind of take a leap when it comes to communication, like try something different and do it in like a childlike manner, okay? Like as if you're having fun, like maybe having a conversation, having a light conversation about something that you care about. Okay, like starting a conversation with a stranger, and not so heavy. It doesn't necessarily have to be spiritual. It could be, but it's whatever you feel. Okay, and try not to get caught up in a head trip. Try not to get caught up in, oh no, I don't want to say the wrong thing, or just flow and build. Okay. And if you're thinking about how it's been before, if somebody, like, if you felt like you embarrassed yourself at some point or something, don't even think about that. All right, don't even consider that. Only consider what you could have done better, and do that better this time. Okay, of course you got the comparison card. We have to walk away from our disappointment. We don't need to bask in it or wallow in it, right? Let me know how it feels. Let me know. Let me know. Are my glasses usually this? Well, wait a minute. I don't usually have the screen up this bright. Let's see. Should I seek joint custody of my daughter for Josh? Should Josh seek joint custody of his daughter? Should Josh seek joint custody of his daughter? Yeah. Yeah. The energy here is it just kind of seems like it's going to be a little tough. Okay, with the Queen of Swords and with the Devil card on the bottom of the deck, yeah, it may be tough, but it's necessary. The Queen of Swords gets things done. She's cold, and she's straightforward, and she says what needs to be said. Okay, but there just may be some underlying energies of, oh, this might be kind of tough because not everybody is going to want to do this. Yeah, and not everybody is going to want to like be participating in it. But with the Six of Cups, it's a worthy dream. Okay, it'll help your situation, and it'll help your kid's situation too, your daughter's situation. Last question for his twin general. Voice read, general. Voice read, voice read. So we got the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. Okay. So she's like there's like this, she's like kind of been like looking at people on their spiritual journey, and like she's like, I want to pursue that like so much, and it's looking like she's made plans too. she's made plans to do something, to like go to like this little group or something like of these empowering women or empowering your inner goddess or something like that, some kind of seminar workshop. And she's like really excited about that, excited about connecting, and emotionally stepping out there and connecting with other women like who are empowering themselves and who have been like on this spiritual journey. Like she's like kind of looking like she's like looking at like older women like in their like 60s and 70s, older Asiatic women, like wow, like you like really did it. Like, I'm thinking about Queen Afua. Do you know about Queen Afua? But like she's looking at women like that who are have age, have quite a few years under their belt, but they're healthy and they're godly, and their energy is just like very queenly. Okay, and so yeah, she's like looking at these women, and she's like, you know what, like I could be that. Like I got that. I have all this stuff to express myself that way in my own way. And so she's really excited about connecting with more of these women and like strengthening her spiritual journey, and like really solidifying it as well. Cause she's like, I mean, if I do this, then that means something, and I know I'm gonna have some kind of awakening or some kind of enlightenment. Okay. Hey Cassandra. You're welcome. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Yes. Okay, gotcha. She is my mini me. And I know that she will love it here. I want her to experience new scenery. Yes. Yep. Oh, you're talking about your daughter. Okay, yeah. That will be really good for her to get out of wherever and to explore, right? Let's see. How you doing, Cassandra? I know I have you on my list. You have one question. I think about giving her the Sacred Woman book by Queen Afua. I have that one. I got it from my mom. I haven't read it yet. Excellent read. Glad she's vibrating higher. We should meet. Yeah. And you will. What is it? Reunion is inevitable. Inevitable. All right. Happy New Year, Cassandra. How you doing? How you doing? I keep feeling that I'll see her at any moment sometimes. Yeah. That's how it goes. That is usually how it goes when you're in a twin flame situation. Like it just kind of pops up on you. I have a unicorn, in case you didn't know. It's actually an alicorn because it's got a horn and also wings. Excuse me. For all of you My Little Pony fans out there, I'm kidding. I love my unicorns. Clearly, right? I named my channel after them. Oh my gosh, so I lost my nose ring at my mom's house and she found it. Let's see. Change plans on the laundry. We'll finish up class after the reading. This is my pleasant distraction. Yeah, no problem. I don't know how to word this, but I'm curious about this new guy I met. His name is Des. Can you tell me about his energy towards the next and the outcome of our connection? Let's see. What is the energy for Cassandra? What is the energy of this new guy? What is the energy of this new guy? In high school, we're a singing group. Okay, so you were watching the Candlelight Tales or the uh, uh not Rainbow Rocks. I mean that's the name of one of them, but the Equestria Girls. Yes. Um, Cassandra, can you tell me about his energy towards the connects and the outcome of our connection for Cassandra? What is this guy's energy? I got my energy. Okay. All right. So we got the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. It's a little stressful. This person is doing too much. He's got a lot of baggage. Like, well, it's better to tell you now, right? Yeah, and he's just got some stuff that he's working through. I mean, he good. Like, it's like do you feel the energy here? Because there's stuff that he's hiding. That if it came out, if you guys like were like deeply connected, if it came out, you would just be like, oh, okay, well, like it was really cool getting to know you. Okay, not anything. I mean, everybody's got their stuff, so it's not like it's a secret that he has a secret. Anyway, and so, but he's cool on the outside, like he's you know like he's right. That like that face is like completely appropriate. That emoji. Yeah, he cool on the outside. He good. He's straight. He like got a job and like but it's just like I don't know. He has a rough time expressing his emotions. I mean, he is looking for a queen. He is looking for somebody to be with. Okay, and so I mean, don't hesitate to get to know people. You know, because you might find that if you're getting to know somebody, that the baggage might not be that bad. Okay, but yeah, so the outcome of the connection, yeah. But yeah, this is where it's at. You know, just dig deeper and be sure to not judge. Right? Oh my nail. He's stressed and hiding stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he just has a lot of baggage. He has a lot on his plate. He pretends like he doesn't have a lot on his plate, but he does. He needs to take a load off. But the hiding stuff is not like, oh, I gotta hide this from Cassandra because it's just more like, yeah, these are my skeletons. I don't really tell people about these skeletons. I mean, unless I need to, or am I ever gonna have to tell anybody about these skeletons? Right? Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think it's me. Dan want to help. You want to help him to not be so stressed and to yeah. You want to help him to not be so stressed. Yeah. have to let this play out. Yeah. And once again, there's no harm in getting to know somebody, right? I mean, he has good qualities, but you know how my readings get. We get real deep. It's like, listen, let's get down to the bottom of this. What's the problem? What's the deal breakers? What do we need to work on here? You didn't say he's looking for his queen. That's cool. Yeah. And he's like serious about that. And that's what's up. You're welcome, Cassandra. Um, yeah. So Does the question come with advice? What do you mean? I'm lost. Sorry, Mercury is almost out of retrograde, and so it usually gets kind of weird around the last like few days of Mercury retrograde. I'm so sorry, but let me know what you mean, because you're gonna have to spell things out for me around this time. Because it's I'm sorry, like, because it's literally a station direct, I think, on the 18th. I'm sitting here, I think it's the 18th. Mercury retrograde dates on the 18th. Yeah. Get advice through the cards as part of the question. Oh yeah, well that was the advice to dig deeper and to meet him and to connect. Let's see. I think I did the bottom of the deck right. Yeah. There's no. That's what this pretty much means. There's no harm in connecting. Okay. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so get to know him. Get to know him, and don't be scared of a little baggage. Okay. How is my father? What gifts do I need to focus on? Okay, let's see here. For Cassandra for clarification. See, look at that. Look at God. Ja just hooked you up with a question. Okay. See, he hooked you up. Let's see. How is Ja's father doing? How is Ja's father doing? How is Ja doing? Let's see. He's still working on these emotional wounds. Like, it looks like his spirit, his energy wanted to go very, very deep, because he's contemplating whether or not he wants to come back. But he keeps not talking, because he's like up in spirit and everything, but like he keeps like contemplating coming back. But I don't want to come back too quickly, and I don't want to rush into anything. I don't want to rush into the next life. I want to be very prepared for the next life. if I do choose to come back. Okay. And he's learning how to use his power. 44:22 on the clock. He's learning how to use his power, and how best to use his power, because in his previous life he feels like he didn't use it well enough, and he felt like he did some wrong things. Okay. And so that's where he's at, and he's like doing this like really deep 44:44 on the clock, this deep life review, so that he becomes free from it, and so it doesn't tamper with his next life. He's like, can we clear this karma now? And Spirit's like, I mean, yeah, we have to do it this particular way. Okay. He's just working on his soul contracts as well. Let's see. What gifts does John need to focus on? Let's do Beyond Lemuria. Oh. Okay. Let's see. What gifts does John need to focus on? This job need to focus on crown chakra, the unlimited self, and the root chakra. Okay, so here's your range. You need to work on gifts that are being delivered through all the chakras. Okay, so gifts of survival. All right, and I'm gonna get into it, but the gosh, how do I put this? Like, I'm seeing it, but I'm trying to put it into words. The words are disappearing. How about that? Yeah. So survival's not so much outside of yourself as it is within yourself. Okay, and there's a gift that needs to be practiced and exercised about survival, about I have everything that I need, and so that I can do this, and this. You're a Pisces, so that's easy for you. Okay, and then it's looking like that gift is going to translate through creativity, which is going to translate through your willpower. Okay, and so but there's a higher vibration of survival that's available to you, and it's coming through the crown chakra. It's radiating through the crown chakra. Okay. And so I do want to read a little bit from the book, but practicing the unlimited side, so that shamanism, which you've been looking into, right? Okay. And we got Shiva Lotus on the bottom of the deck, so let's see, because these chakra cards are usually, they have pretty short explanations. Okay, devotion, inner guidance, visionary, inspiration, fathoming beyond the mind, enlightenment, connection to the universe and life force energy. Okay. And then the root. Okay, foundations, grounding, basic needs, survival, physical identity, a place where we build our lives, responsibilities, time and nature. Time and nature. Okay, connect with the trees, talking to the trees. And if you already do that, connect deeper. Okay, and connecting with blades of grass. Okay. Yes. Okay, and I want to look at Shiva Lotus. A little bit of message there. Okay. Shadow work. Addressing dissonance, seeing downfalls as a flip side of superpowers. Okay, so your dark moments, start working on transmuting them. Okay, and it's like you're already on track, but there are more levels to this. Just like you know how you've learned how to discern between spirit and ego. Okay. And then there's going to be another level of discerning between spirit and ego. Okay. And the levels keep going until we get there with God. Okay. Beautiful lotus that grows from murky waters, disempowering triggers, bringing light into your dark corners. Okay. So those are some of the gifts to be working on. There are gifts that you already have and that you've already kind of been working on, but there are new levels that are coming. Um, Cassandra. Okay, let's do Cassandra's advice. Let's do some advice on get glad he's working it out. Shadow work in nature to get out in the woods to set up against a tree and connect. Yes. Let's see for Cassandra. Sorry, y'all. Whew. I'm getting tired. Got 10 minutes. Let's see. Cassandra needs advice. Advice. A little more advice about what to do. Okay. A little more advice about what about this connection with this guy Dez. Let's see. What other advice do you have, Spirit, about him? Other advice. Transformation. Okay. So allow this transformation to commence through play. Okay. There's going to be a way for you to help him. Okay. So the advice is to assist him and assist him with his transformation, his transition into more like I'm seeing like more lighthearted fun. Okay. Because he's like kind of become a little rigid, which happens as people, live their lives and experiences. Okay, so this is, and you were saying, I want to help. Okay, so this is the way that you can help him. This is the advice to help him, yes, and to help his inner child come out. He like really needs that, and that's something that the two of you could learn together. Okay, and then you got the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so there's success there. All right. And so once again, get to know him. And you can help him through this transformation because he's kind of been like feeling it, like, feeling like that things are changing and that he's becoming different and he just doesn't quite know how to put his finger on it. He's just like, all right, whatever. I'm not going to sit here and think about this, but if he had a little bit of guidance, you can provide that guidance to him. Okay. And it'll be fun for the both of you. And it'll help both of you learn how to express your emotions. And it'll help to break down his own personal tower. Okay. So that, so that he can evolve. Mm-hmm. Let me know how it feels. Is that the little more extra advice you were looking for? I could do that. It sounds like fun. Yeah, helping people with their inner children. I think that sounds like fun too. It's fun to do, to connect with the inner child because, like, especially as adults, because we forget our innocence because we got to pay bills and do work and blah blah blah. But yeah, so she thanks you. He might have gone out of the room, but let's see. I'm learning how to express my inner child with acting classes. So much fun. Yeah. Acting classes are fun, aren't they? And it totally helps. I know you're experiencing that, but It does. It's so much fun. I wish I could take an acting class again. I took acting classes. I took drama in school, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. I did drama club and all kinds of stuff. Let's see, one last question for sure. Good night. Sleep tight. Have a beautiful moment. You're welcome. So you're welcome. I'm about to go to bed here soon. Dang it. What is the total age of my spirit? Okay. When it comes to spirit ages, I have to kind of dumb it down. And not because I think you're dumb, but I have to dumb it down because human terms are just so simple. And things like age are like soul age are a little more complicated because time is an illusion. So your age, let's say let's say God, the first spark of light, let's see, is 1,000 years old. Okay, so the oldest energy in the universe is 1,000 years old. You are probably like 600 or 700 years old. Okay, so you're pretty ancient. All right. I never did it that way. Like I've done like, okay, well, some souls are young and new. They've only been around for a few hundred eons or whatever, and they're like teenage souls. But like, and then there's like young adult, but like the 1,000 years, yeah, that explains some things. Yeah, when you're old spiritually, like you kind of get set in your ways a little bit. But yeah, like I'm curious about what it explains. I remember when I asked you what my power animal was, you said a butterfly. Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember that. But it makes sense. And just, I thought there was a butterfly on the death card, but it's just got this flower. But transformation, butterflies. So it makes sense. I mean, I know this wasn't your card, but ah, have a good night. Get some rest. Thank you. Good night to you too. Stay in your times of bubble creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all the humanity that is working for humanity. Thank you for continued love and support. I like old way customs. My soul is old ancient. Yes, it is. But yeah, I will sit here. I'm going to sit here for another minute and a half. I have to do my hour. I devote myself to an hour, and I haven't been on here very much. But yeah, I gotta devote myself to this hour. And yeah, I'm just thankful for y'all. I'm thankful for you, Ja. Thank you for always coming through. And I'm just grateful for being able to help people and being able to give them readings, to give you all readings, because I want everyone to know their stuff, to know what they need to know. Thankful for you too. Right? Thanks. That's good to know. That's nice to hear. But yeah, I'm excited. My kid doesn't have school for another 2 days, so we have to find some stuff to do. The guy does something like, oh, that's good to know. That's really good to know. That makes me feel pretty great. Okay, and you're doing great too, by the way. Okay. So, all right, I'm outie. All right, y'all. I love y'all so very much. Have a beautiful moment, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye. You're welcome.